The other day, I was looking for Instagram reel ideas to steal from my fitness coaching page, and I kid you not, I stumbled across a reel, bro, that says, "I found my peace alone." It was this guy who was by himself getting fried. If you guys don't know what fried is, it's basically getting high as fuck. So this guy was just on his couch getting fried, playing FIFA, and he was basically saying like, this is the realest form of self-love. This is what focusing on yourself looks like. And I swear to God, I see some people I know, some people I follow, liking the post, like agreeing, like, oh yeah, bro, that's what focusing on myself looks like. That's what upgrading my life looks like. Being alone, smoking weed, playing video games. Instead of focusing on yourself, they should have titled it, "How to Successfully Put Myself in Depression." That should have been the caption, because if what you do and what you find your joy and fulfillment in is smoking weed and playing video games, you are fucking lying. Bro is literally preying on his own downfall, saying he's focusing on himself. And I can already hear you guys being like, well, yeah, that guy's right, you know, playing video games are fun. And smoking weed, it's not bad for you. There's medical benefits. Whenever I hear some idiot, some fucking veg tell me that, well, smoking weed has medical benefits. Do you think smoking weed is gonna make you more productive? Fuck no. It's gonna make you lazier. You can smoke weed, that's your choice, but don't try to tell me it's good for you. You're a fucking idiot, bro. Like, you're an idiot. Don't try to debate me with that. It doesn't improve your life, that's for sure. But what he was doing, the instant dopamine, will make you happy for a little bit, you know? You get your 30-minute weed vacation, and you know, when you're in the game, you're not in real life. You're the character in the video game. You're the fucking top G, top boss in the video game. You are the fucking man in the video game. But the second you step off the gaming chair, and the second the reality sets in, that you've just been wasting more of your life doing nothing towards your purpose, not doing anything that means anything, it's just all non-fulfilling instant gratification, guess what happens? You plunge deeper and deeper into your depressive state, into your state of not improving. The more you do comfort, the more you don't try to actually expand yourself or grow yourself, the more you're just gonna stay in the same place. And you know, maintenance is a myth. Staying in the same place won't actually mean you stay in the same place. You just get worse, because staying in the same place wrecks you mentally. Your brain, especially as a man, loves progress. So when you know you're not progressing in anything meaningful, that's why you're gonna distract yourself with the video games, as you progress yourself in the video game instead of actually improving your situation in real life. And you know, I don't insult you for nothing, bro. I was at your point too, minus the weed. I was never really like a complete veg. I've had a mini weed phase, but that shit lasted like 3 months. I was never addicted to weed, but I did notice its bad effects on me, I'll tell you that. I didn't have the gaming phase and the weed phase collide, thankfully. But for the gaming phase, I was 100% in those shoes. I played video games for 8 hours a day or more. I actually did a 24-hour Fortnite stream one time. I know, that is the most horrible thing. But I play all sorts of video games, escaping from my reality, because I was scared to step outside my comfort zone. And guess what happened from me doing this? I had the worst crippling anxiety ever. I actually remember when I finally did step outside my comfort zone, I went to the gym for the first time with my brother, and we went to just shoot basketballs, right? And I couldn't stop laughing because I was so anxious to even step foot in a gym, because that was such a scary environment for me. Going in the gym for me was progress. Not even working out or improving myself. Me stepping foot in the gym was the progress for me. So trust me, I know how you feel, because I would hop on the game 8 hours plus, feel super unfulfilled after, and wonder why. What I even could do to improve my life. And you know, the trajectory I was going down, I could have lived a very miserable life, staying in comfort forever, never having that breakthrough with my brother going to the gym. I could have literally been still playing video games 8+ hours a day, scared to even order at restaurants. My mommy had to order for me when I was over the age of 14. I kid you not, my mom had to order for me at restaurants because I was too anxious and couldn't speak for myself. I was a weak, feminine man. I weighed 120 pounds soaking wet. And I didn't have like shredded abs either. I had the definition of the skinny abs, where I barely had any abs forming with little to no muscle. So I literally had nothing to show for. I had the lowest confidence ever. And of course, I had the side part esports haircut, of course. I actually like to call that one the side part of shame. I went from being that to being widely known for actually fitness by most people. I have over 70,000 followers on TikTok, over 40,000 followers on Instagram, all from my fitness, all from me getting outside my comfort zone and posting fitness videos of my physique with my shirt off. Think about that. I won a natural bodybuilding show as someone who is damn near naturally anorexic, bro. I have the confidence now. I barely have any anxiety ever. And if I do, it's usually because I'm going outside my comfort zone, expanding my comfort zone, living beyond my edge. So you heard my transformation. Now it begs the question, how? How do you get there? How did you go from a total fucking pussy, a weak modern man who had the worst life trajectory of all time, to having someone who's focused on his purpose and goals and is very fulfilled? How does that happen? It happens from focusing on yourself. But what does that even mean? We brought it up at the beginning of the video. What does focusing on yourself mean? Let's dive into it. I broke it down into 4 things that you need to do to focus on yourself. This is the last video you'll ever need to watch on this shit. All of these YouTubers try to, do this. Oh, then after, bro, I'll link you my free training. Don't worry, bro. I won't have to link you any free training. I don't care if you ever go with my coaching or not. I hope to give you guys the most value possible, bro. But anyways, let's get into this. So the very first thing I want you guys to do is find your purpose. If you're in this lost place, this is gonna be the most important part of the video. And I highly suggest that you take action on this immediately. You can literally pause the video right now and take action on this. Go into a room where you're not gonna be bothered for multiple hours. I suggest 5 hours minimum. Throw your phone across the room with the timer, grab a journal, pen, paper, and then write down these prompts. What is the one thing I can see myself accomplishing that will give me the most fulfillment and most meaning in my life? Second, what is the greatest purpose I have in my mind right now? What dominates my thoughts? What am I most interested in? What am I good at? Those are a few questions to ask yourself in this journal. But I guarantee after those 5 hours, you walk into that room and you have this burning desire to improve. That is the ultimate, most simple guide for purpose. If you took my advice and are coming back to the video right now, you're a legend, bro. But after you find out what your purpose is, you need to align your thoughts, intentions, and actions toward that goal. When you find that purpose and then decide to go all in and make that identity shift to go, this is exactly what I want. I will get this by any means. You have a different level. You have a different attitude towards goals than normal people, because most people fail their goals because they want the goals. They don't intend on taking them. You need to intend to get it. There's no, oh, I want a 6-pack, right? There's, oh yeah, I'm intending to get a 6-pack. You see, it's a different level of mindset when you intend to get something rather than want, because wanting and hoping will leave you nowhere. Because you'll always be wanting and hoping for it. But if you intend and take, that's a different level of mentality and you'll get what you want. The second pillar on focusing on yourself is the habits. Meditation, gratitude journaling, and deep journaling will all greatly help your mental health. Now, these habits are actually all in my program for my one-to-one guys. I preach them all the fucking time because when you feel good, you will be the happiest man alive, because you know that feel-good hormone is coming from doing the right things. And when you're more mindful, more grateful, those can never hurt you. And that is the definition of focusing on yourself, improving your mind, improving your body. And focusing on yourself isn't just this grind lock-in. It's on improving your whole life, improving your mood, improving your attitude towards life in general. That's why I love the habits so much, and that's why I preach them to my one-to-one guys all the time. The third thing is fitness. Hands down, one of the most important things if you're focusing on yourself, because your health is wealth. It is the most important thing you have. It will give you confidence. It will give you a sense of fulfillment. It is the cornerstone of self-improvement. And it is the most measurable, easy thing to track, because if you do the right things with fitness, you will get to your goal. For you, and let's just say you've came back from a long time, which I'm just assuming, right? You've gone to the gym before. But if you've never gone to the gym, this also will apply to you. Start small. Just hammer down the basics before you jump into the bigger picture. Start with just, downloading MyFitnessPal and getting your calories and macro goal. Find if you want to bulk or cut. Don't bulk too fast, and don't crash diet and cut too fast. And as for lifting, find a split you actually enjoy and like doing. Arnold split, push-pull legs, full body 3 times a week, upper lower. All of these splits work amazing for anybody. And if you find the one you love, you're more likely to go in the gym more and more. And the last pillar I saved for focusing on yourself is the most important one by far. Now, people think focusing on yourself is this comfortable thing where you stay to yourself, grow by myself, do this wishy-washy cute bullshit. It's not what focusing on yourself is. Going through discomfort, true discomfort, where you need to grow your mind, when you're in a situation where you're not really in control and you expand your mind, going through discomfort, learning new things, that is where the growth is. Especially when your brain says, oh, I don't feel like doing it, this is hard. That's when you have to push through. That's where the growth is. That's the most important thing in focusing on yourself. None of this shit matters if there's no discomfort. You'll feel lost as fuck if there's no discomfort. Finding your purpose is one step, but taking the steps to that purpose is gonna require you to go through some suffering and some discomfort. But guess what? The fun you get when you actually know you did everything you could that day towards your goal, you'll wake up tomorrow happier because you're doing the right things, not the wrong things. You're investing in your future self, not your present self. You're not just making yourself happy for 1 second, then going back to your shitty life, making your life worse and worse. When you invest in your future self and sacrifice today's comfort for tomorrow's growth, that's when you're truly the most fulfilled, and that is how you truly focus on yourself. So let me repeat myself again. Sacrifice today's comfort for tomorrow's growth. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace! Also, road to 1,000 subs. Let's go, baby!